Kilo Mike Delta Whiskey Airport information Lima 1753 Zulu weather wind 294 at 9er visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 2900 temperature -8 dew point -18 altimeter 3045 advise on initial contact with information Lima Kilo Mike Delta Whiskey Airport information Lima 1753 Zulu weather wind 294 at 9er visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 2900 temperature -8 dew point -18 altimeter.
Midway traffic, 210 Nightfall clear runway 31 center will be taxiing to signature just off Alpha to the west. Midway. Midway traffic southwest 3041 on Papa crossing runway 22 left. Midway traffic. O'Hare traffic, United 1897, cleared 28 left. O'Hare traffic, Unit 1897, crossing 28 center on Zulu. traffic unit 1897 crossing 28 right on Zulu.
Alright, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the stream here. We're on the ground in Chicago Midway, or at Chicago Midway. The C-172. we're gonna try to get started up here, or get going here. We're gonna do just a quick downtown tour of the Dres Wiki design midway, as well as the downtown Chicago scenery. We have some VATS in traffic online right now, and of course my AI traffic as well is around. So we've already done the startup. As you see, planes have been started now for about 35 minutes, so I can get the airplane to warm up there. If you look over here at our temps, we're well into the green now. Temperatures outside is 17 Fahrenheit. So we can switch to, so -8 Celsius. So as the stream started, we already picked up our ATIS. Picked up the ATIS information already as well. Bring the flaps up here. Flaps coming up. And like I said, we're just gonna do a quick fly VFR flight around downtown Chicago. Try to do a little bit of homework of some of the waypoints around downtown Chicago. So we're gonna depart out of here via 31 Center. At 1,500 feet is gonna be our cruise altitude. VFR corridor, or at least area, is below 2,000 in the area we're going to be flying along the shoreline, just to stay underneath the class Bravo airspace of Chicago O'Hare. To fly up the coastline, we'll pass by the Navy Pier. We're going to pass by Guaranteed Field, which would be south of our track. We're going to track northeastbound, just on the north side of I-94, I-55 is what it's going to be. And then once we cross I-90, we'll get just to the south side of Soldier Field, and we'll start making the northwest turn up toward Navy Pier and the Adler Planetarium, and then we'll go up near the Navy Pier. We'll go a little further north and make a turnaround once we get near, I'm not sure what stadium that is up there. We'll see what that is. But it's Montrose Harbor is the VFR waypoint. And then we'll make our way back here to Midway, and we'll call it a day. So the ceilings right now are at least 2,900 feet. Again, we're gonna cruise at about 1,500 feet is the plan. And then, like I said, make our way back here. I'll leave that off so I can see here. I got taxi lights, beacon lights on. We've already pretty much gone over after start checklist. Pre-taxi seat belts, flaps are up. Heat is on, defrost is on. We have our avionics on. ATIS we already picked up. Altimeter picked up as well. We're squawking altitude 1,200 VFR. Radios are working. We already tested that and verified it. Actually, let me make sure as well that my check. Yeah, okay. Our V-Pilot is working as well. Audio. Taxi lights on. We'll test the brakes, attitude indicator, turn coordinator, HSI, or headed indicator. We don't have an HSI here after we start the taxi. So that's Whiskey. We're gonna take Alpha here up to Foxtrot. Let me see. Yeah, we'll take Alpha. Let me make sure Foxtrot is keeps from there. Make sure Foxtrot is actually here from where we are. It doesn't look like it is. Not without crossing Whiskey first. Because this is Whiskey. And from where we're sitting, it looks like we're lined right up with Alpha, which we are not. So we'll just take Alpha to Whiskey to Foxtrot, which will be here. And then come back up Foxtrot and cross 4 left, 4 right, We'll take it all the way down to 3-1 center. So we're gonna have a little bit of a taxi here to get going where we're going. We'll go from there. All right. Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is at signature, taxiing via Alpha Whiskey Foxtrot, crossing 4 left, 4 right for runway 31 center, Midway. All right, we'll take brakes off. We're already rolling. We'll do left brake, right brake. All right, compass is turning, heading indicator is turning with the compass, as we see. Turn coordinator is turning with the turn. Inclinometer is going opposite of the turn. So have those checked. VSI is at 0. Speed is at 0. Attitude indicator is, of course, up in the rec. No deviations. Left to right. Let's put our headphones in. It's going to get very quiet. Put our A&Rs in. All right, here's Fox. Yeah, we had quite a bit of landing traffic here when I first loaded up here. All right, taxiing in. I don't have any traffic taxiing out right now. No traffic coming here. And Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Pop, crossing runway 4 left on Foxtrot, Chicago Midway. We're clear there. Clear out there and to the right. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is crossing runway 4 right at Foxtrot, Chicago Midway. Off route west. Stay, come on. There's downtown right there. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Pop, clear runway 4 left, 4 right on Foxtrot, taxiing to 31 center, Chicago Midway. We'll get up here and do a quick run up as well. All right, we're clear right. We got some net jets over there on the ramp. Oh, my taxi speed is just weird. So also according to the AFD, there is no touch and goes, no student fly-ins, doing student solos or anything to that nature. Fox is this way. 31 left is there. We're taking it around here. 31 center. We'll do a quick run up here real quick. We have 31 center identified here. Alright. Brake on. You know, in real life, this parking brake does not work in most 172s. Alright. Go mixture full rich. Alright, so pre-taxi check is completed as well. Run up, brakes are on, fuel is on both tanks with trim for takeoff. Flight controls test, just to verify. Alright, left should be up, right should be down, center, right up, left down. We'll do a tail check, up, forward, rudder check, right and left looks good. Alright, flight controls free and clear. Again, instruments all are in the green. All our engine instruments are in the green. Everything looks good here. Radios are set. We're 22.800 monitoring since the Delta's closed and there's no approach control online. We're monitoring 121.5 on COM 2. And if approach was online, we wouldn't have to, well, we would have to talk to them to get VFR clearance out of here. But once we're out of the Delta, actually, this isn't even Delta. This is Charlie airspace. I didn't realize that. This is Charlie. But yeah, we could remain VFR at that point. And just monitor is typically the best thing you want to do. Alright, our compass is still matching the heading indicator. We got no one behind us here. Who's that? Somebody's landing or taxiing on a different runway. I mean taxiing on a different scenery likely. Alright, so we'll do our run up here. Mixtures full rich. Throttle up to 1700 on the RPM. You know what, just so we can really hear the engines, we're going to take the NRs out so we can hear it. Alright, there's 1700. Alright, temps are good, oil pressure's good, vacuum pump is in green. Fuel flows as well, EGT is still rising, everything is good there on the instruments. Alright, do a mag check, go right. Got less than 200 on the drop, back to boat. Go left. Alright, we got good mags. Oh, why did I do that? I want to do that. I thought it would just turn off the alternator. Oh, that's why I pushed the wrong one. That's the alternator. I hit the battery too. Alright, so alternator's good. We saw the amps drop and line or it came back up to it should be in green. So that's static. Should get a little jump in the VSI there. don't have that quite modeled. There's not much to do on the, I got the deflection since we turned this off. I had already done these things. Alright, we'll leave that at that. Come back to idle. Make sure we keep a running engine here. Alright, even at idle we still have a running engine. Engine didn't dial on us at idle. Alright, so run up check completed. Flaps are 0 for pre-takeoff. Mixture still rich. Carb heat is off. Says or as required. Well, actually, let's turn them. Actually, we don't have carb heat in here. This is a fuel injected airplane. Yeah, there's no carburetor heat here. Let's see. Doors, windows closed, head and bug. Let's see what direction we're gonna go first. We'll roll with that. 344 on the head and bug. So 344 set. We'll get lit up here. Lights on, strobes on. We'll go pitot heat on though. Temps are in the negative. Alright, time noted off is, what's that time say? 12:54. UT time, it's 18:55, so 12:55 p.m. right now. Alright, we'll go brakes off. We'll definitely be rotating before him. Winds are 294, so they're coming out the left from this direction, so we'll rotate and we'll get on the left side of the runway there once we depart. Try to stay on the left side of that. Alright, he's off. Don't see any traffic coming here. There is. I don't hear anyone calling out on the radio. Alright, so pre-takeoff, takeoff, we'll go full throttle, 2300 RPM. Oil pressure, we'll verify, make sure we have no low oil pressure. We'll rotate at about 60 knots, climb out at 78, and we're already flaps up. Let's see. Alright, we're clear on that. And Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is entering runway 31 center. VFR to the northeast, Chicago Midway. Sure, I'd probably get a no delay since that southwest there is nearly ready to go. Don't want me to be slowing up traffic. I already got 3-1 on the compass. Just about. It's not quite 3-1. It's like 3-3. 3-2. All right. So left aileron. A little bit left aileron. Alright, airspeed's alive. Engine instruments still look good. There's 60 knots. Rotate there, kick a little bit of right rudder in. slide off to the left of the runway there. That's that last bit of wake turbulence. Climb out. Alright, we'll make that right turn out there. Turn too tight, kind of shallow bank there. All right, I see he's lined up well out of his way now. All right, there's 1500. Actually, I'm gonna keep going here until we get on the other side of the highway. Let's put our A&Rs back in. All right, there's 1500. Let's bring power back here. We'll level off. Bring power to about 22 on the RPMs. There we go. Try to maintain 1500 there. Trim it up well. Alright, there's I-55 right there.
Oh, air traffic, Lufthansa 430,
Just on the left side of it.
On to a 10-mile final, runway 28 center, Chicago.
So I'm gonna try to keep downtown everything off my left side. That way, as I'm looking out the window, I can still see the engine instruments. Rather than being on my right, I'm flying. I can do visual, but to also still be able to glance in and see the engine instruments as well. So we'll fly up I-55 here. There we go. Watch our power there. We're gonna do mostly, we're gonna maintain 1500 for the better part of this flight. Alright, so we are on 22,800 and monitoring 121.5. Like I said, if approach came on, we just monitor approach frequency and go from there. Alright, so if they have it modeled, we should come up on guaranteed field here, which is a baseball stadium. I don't know what team plays in there, but that's what the stadium is. Alright, that's downtown Chicago, guys. So we're gonna go just on the east side of downtown there, come up around the other side, and we'll go north for a good distance and then come back. I think that's it right there. Yeah, that's the stadium there. I think on here it's labeled something else. Since then, it's likely been, the name's probably changed. I do have some textures that's missing here for some reason. Alright, so yeah, we'll maintain 1500. It says for the VFR in this area is 2,000 feet below. So we're just going to stay at 1500 so we don't bust any airspaces. That's the plan. Yeah, so that's guaranteed field right there.
Oh, air traffic, Lufthansa 430 on a short flight, no.
Like I said, we're just doing a little VFR
Chicago.
flight before we leave Chicago for our new schedule in Salt Lake City. Here in Chicago. See if we can slow down a little bit more. We'll stay at about 20 on the RPM. And then we start turning upbound. That's the basketball stadium right there. Right here. not sure which baseball stadium this is right here. Again, I am not native of Chicago. I've visited Chicago once, but I'm definitely not from Chicago. All right, so here's the Adler Planetarium right here. She has designed here. Let's get trimmed up here on the scene below 15. Just trying to get it slowed down just a little. Oh, that's Soldier Field. That's not the baseball. That's not another baseball stadium. That is Soldier Field right there. But we see off our left side there.
Caution, obstacle. Caution, obstacle.
All right, we'll stay out here.
Caution,
All right, we got you. And here we're coming up on the on Navy Pier here. Just gonna get outside just a little bit further. And there's the marina. So here's Navy Pier. Here, like I said, trying to get as much of this in the in view as we can here.
O'Hare traffic, Lufthansa 430, vacated 28 center onto Pepper 1.
Actually looks pretty good.
Mike 16 via Pepper, Golf, Victor 4, Chicago.
Looks really good. It's modeled very well. So like I said, we're gonna go a little further up here. We'll go to Montrose Harbor and then we'll turn around and come back up the west side of downtown here. Try to make sure we stay out of the Bravo. Well, we should still be good because that second ring of the Bravo, inner ring of the Bravo is 1,900 feet up to 10,000. So we should not end up near that area. Man, this looks good. Go down a little bit further. So it is definitely cold out here in Chicago area, but not bad to be able to do some VFR flying. It's clear, ceilings are high enough. It's VFR over the area. Let me see which stadium this is here. So past Navy Pier. Montrose Point. It says there's another stadium here, actually just off to my left. I'm not sure. Oh, Wrigley Field. That's what that is. See, I don't know if it's... Oh, Wrigley Field. I know Wrigley Field. I took a picture or so in front of there. That definitely should be modeled here. Should be just behind us here. So we should have passed it up here. This is not rendering properly, but let's see. We'll see it on the way back, 'cause I think we might have passed it already. That stadium definitely should be there. I have some landing traffic in O'Hare right now as well. Alright, and in this area it is 2,500 feet and below. Alright, so we're going to turn around and we're going to come back up the west side of downtown. We're trimmed out nicely. Airplane's not doing anything erratic. Winds are stable at 9 knots. Crosswind. Like I said, we'll see if we can get Wrigley Field this time. I'll try to keep it off our left side. I don't know how I didn't label that.
Caution, obstacle. Caution,
Got some
obstacle.
traffic above us. There's no obstacle. Alright, we're getting turned around and climbing a little bit. And descending a little bit too much. Got a Spirit Airlines above us. Alright, we're just saving something in fourth flight. Isn't that cool? That's landing traffic going into Chicago O'Hare. I think it may not be modeled in here. That's weird. That Wrigley Field wouldn't be modeled in here. How did he not get that? I think it's supposed to be right here. You know what? I think it's modeled. It's just not rendering. Might be one of the textures that's, yeah, I think it's one of the textures that's just not coming up. 'Cause yeah, that should be Wrigley Field right there. But for some reason, and it may be something on the part of setting up for. Let me see if we see that Spirit jet still. He's out there already a good distance. I think it might be a V5 thing. Why it's not picking up. I may have to go back to his site and see if he's done any updates for Wrigley Field. Yo, Chris the Pilot, how's it going, man? Thanks for the follow as well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. From YouTube, this legacy PMDG doesn't seem to want to install. Oh, really? And you followed the way that they have, the way that video does it, because I did it exactly how that the video from Hugo had it set up to do. That's strange that it's not working, man. Do you have any other PMDG airplanes? Because I think that was part of the prerequisite as well, or something that if you no, I'm mistaken. Yeah, Hugo, he's one of my friends. Oh, there you go. How's it going, man? Thank you, man. Yeah, it's going great. I'm just doing one last little fly-about around downtown Chicago because our next SkyWest schedule is going to be in Salt Lake City. So I'm just doing a little fly around here. In the 172, get some Stephen Gage time in. And then for next month, we'll probably sometime by the end of this month, I'll be doing a flight out of Chicago, headed to Salt Lake City, so we can start that schedule for next month. But yeah, man, definitely. I'd give Hugo a call then, because I followed his instructions step by step on what he said to do in the video, and it worked for me. But also, I did that on, I think it was on 5.1, because that's when I first got 5.1. So I don't know if something changed for 5.3. Oh, you have the 777. Okay. This might be, I think this is Chicago Bulls Stadium right here. Yeah, there should be Chicago Bulls Stadium. I forgot the name of it, or whatever it's named now. But that should be the Chicago Bulls Stadium. Haven't installed yet. I'm still on 5.2. Haven't heard good things. Oh, man. I love it. 5.3 is good. Now, I don't have the hotfix 1 or 2 installed, because after looking at the changelog, nothing looked that interesting to me to want to get it. So I didn't. I haven't upgraded the hotfix 1 or 2. But dude, I've had no issues with 5.3. It's been very solid, very stable for me. They fixed the issues with the cloud rendering whenever you have clouds to ground contact, where in 5.2 is very weird because it just artifact really bad. Or like in Innsbruck, it would hide, like some of the scenery would hide the cloud, or the cloud would hide the scenery. It was just weird how it worked. And so they fixed it in 5.3. That was the main reason I upgraded to 5.3, was to fix that issue. Other than that, it still performs just as well as 5.2 did for me. So it looks unreal. Yeah, I hate that. Damn, might need 2 then. Yeah, now also in mine, I'm going to bring this up real quick. We're already back close to Midway. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to give Midway a call here real quick. And Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is about 5 miles northeast of the field, inbound for runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. We'll do a left downwind for 31 center. So yeah, I'm going to bring this up here. The one thing that makes my clouds and outside stuff look good is I don't have auto exposure turned on. Because even like in real life, I hate when I record in the aircraft only to come home and find out it just picked up everything in the cockpit and outside is like washed out. So I don't have auto exposure turned on because it just kind of washes out the outside view if you're looking inside. If it's dark enough or it's bright enough inside, it just basically washes everything out. So I turn auto exposure off, turn brightness up a little bit. Bloom is at 1.23. Didn't mess with saturation. Of course, dynamic reflections and those things are on. Those are really the only things different that I did, because I like to get more outside versus inside the cockpit stuff. All right, we don't have any AI traffic laner to taking off in the Midway, so we're gonna join the a right downwind for 31 center is what we're gonna do. Actually, hate that. I got that. I've turned that off. I start my ATPL. Oh, sweet, dude. Nice. I'm actually still working on my CFI. Just been procrastinating and being lazy about it, but that's what I've been working on, and actually going to start trying to get my multi-engine going as well. But man, congratulations on that, man. Hopefully you knock it out with a breeze. But yeah, this was just a little short flight, man, just to do, like I said, just a little flight around downtown Chicago. And I'll probably do I'm definitely going to do a little bit more flying. I'm going to jump into the citation and do some Part 91 flying from Chicago to somewhere. I don't know where, but we're going to do some flights out of Midway, going somewhere until March. And when March starts, then I'll start back doing my SkyWest flights. Oh, man, I hear you on that, man. Same here. Same here. I know the feeling, man. There's nothing worse than knowing that you procrastinate and need to just get shit done. All right, let's see. We're flying over the terminal here. Alright. It's 2-2. We'll start that turn out. And Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Pop is turning right downwind for runway 31 center. Chicago Midway. Might be in a little bit too close. We have time to slow it down. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Again, welcome to the stream. Glad you're able to come over here from my YouTube. Oh man, I understand that, man. I understand your sentiments exactly. Even just getting my instrument done, I procrastinated on it. You know, and it's so much so that you start forgetting things. That's why I love flying on the sim, because it helps keep me somewhat refreshing my knowledge. We're well past that. All right. And Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa's turning downwind to base for runway 31 center. Chicago Midway. All right, we'll go flaps 10. 15. All right, lights are all on. No fuel pump is on. Make sure we don't overshoot this. I feel like we're going to overshoot this. There we go. Should not get too slow. Get down here. Yes, man, definitely it does. It kind of keeps you up your passion. Yeah, exactly. Especially for me, man, when it gets real cold outside or it's rainy and soupy during this time of year in Houston, that's what I'm doing. I don't see anyone on the approach end here. So it definitely helps, man. And then I kind of get, I wouldn't say burned out, but kind of get old when I'm flying the all of the glass cockpit airplanes. It's fun to get back to doing this in the sim, flying the steam gauges, because that's all I fly right now in real life is steam gauges. I will go flaps 20. We'll hold flaps 20. And Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is short final runway 31 center. Chicago Midway. I got a little bit of a crosswind here. Pretty much have all the runway to ourselves. See if we can do a lasso here. Try to land it. And be off by Foxtrot if we can here. All right, cool, man. Thank you, man, again for stopping in, man, and hope to see you again soon. Especially if you have any questions that I can help with, I'll definitely do so. All right, get lined up here. Oh, that was not great. I hate this A2A airplanes, man. This stuff's very weird. Screw that, we're going around. All right, we got it. All right, flaps up 1. We'll come back and we'll join left downwind. Yeah, that's the only thing with A2A airplanes, and I'm still using a SATEC system. And Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is upwind, runway 31 center. I'll go flaps up. Yeah, I love the A2A airplanes, but landing these things is just ridiculously weird. Oh man, bro, thanks for the subscription. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks for the sub. And I can land a 172 with no problem, but just A2A airplanes are weird. I think it'd probably be better if I had one of those honeycomb yokes. Yeah, my dude, thank you. Alright, we're going around. Alright, get down here. And Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa is left crosswind, runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. Oh, you are? Whoa, climbing like a rocket. Alright, let's try to do better on this one. I think I'm going to have to... It's almost like, even in the 172s with A2A, you kind of got to fly the aircraft to the ground versus real life. You can idle this thing damn near at base, and it'll fly to the ground. You know, just float down to the ground. Alright, we're way too high. Alright, we're flaps up. Everything's good. Let's get down here. Too high. We're flying Boeings with the side stick, right? Now, I have thought about getting the side stick just for when I fly the Airbuses. So I'm not using the yoke, or if I start doing like some tail wheel flying on here, I think it would be fun to have the a side stick then. For that, I haven't jumped on it because I had a Logitech, like it was like a $20 Logitech side stick when I first started flight simming, and then slowly upgraded to the SATEC stuff. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa's left downwind, runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. But I've heard that the HOTAS is pretty sweet though.
Oh, we have traffic close to 727,
15 go flaps
28 center.
Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa's turning downwind to base, runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. Oh, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Oh, nice. Yes, exactly. Let's just go 10 degrees of flaps then. We got 10 knots on the crosswind. Get a little bit better control out of it. Approach end looks clear. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa's turning base to final, runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. Yeah, we'll just hold 10 degrees. Try to crab this baby in again. Holy cow. I want the Thrustmaster, but it's 450. Man. Yeah, no kidding. And that's what, like, I have to really justify spending more money again on equipment for that reason. All right, we can go engine idle now. We're short. So we're coming a little bit faster. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa short final, runway 31 center, Chicago Midway. All right, we'll get it in here better this time. There we go. A little right, but that was much better. And try to get off up here, Fox, if we can. Some aerodynamic braking on it, and there's Fox. We'll get off up here. All right, we're clear right. We'll go over the signature. Oh no, that's Yankee. We're on Yankee. Thank you. Head out, nice talking. Definitely do. Chris, appreciate you stopping by, man. Again, thanks for the follow and the sub, dude. You're the best, man. I appreciate it, and hope to see you here soon. Also, are you doing any streaming on YouTube or on Twitch? If so, I'd definitely love to check you out, man. Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa clear, runway 31 center at Yankee, crossing 31 left on Yankee as well. Chicago Midway traffic. It's not for me, prefer watching. Got you, dude. But again, man, thank you for stopping by, man. Have a great day. All right, Let's get cleaned up here. Flaps up. Man, I like going off, strobes off. Pitot, he can stay on with lean for taxi. Oh, I'm supposed to turn that Fox up there. We'll just go down to Victor and come back up. So we'll stay Yankee, go Victor, cross 4, left and right again, take Whiskey to the ramp. That's what we'll do. And there's Atlantic. Left and right. Alright, so yeah, that's about an hour's time. That's about what I expected it to be. Not to be too long there. We'll turn up here at Victor. Cross 4 right and 4 left. Intercept Whiskey. And take it up to the ramp there. Alright, so here's Victor. Chicago Midway traffic. Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa crossing runway 4 right at Victor. And we'll be crossing 4 left as well at Victor to the ramp. Alright, look good on the left. Look good out the right. Alright, take the headphones out. Hear that engine a little bit. Exit here on Whiskey. That left line there. Let's see if we can get parked over here. What are we, 48? Chicago Midway traffic, Skyhawk 6 Charlie Papa's clear runway 4 left on Whiskey, taxiing to Signature. Chicago Midway. I don't even know if this is going to do well on this parking. I didn't even set anything up on this parking spot, but we'll see. parking brake coming on. Turn off the avionics first. Taxi light, nav light go off. Alright, GPS is off. We go avionics off now. And lean the mixture. Alright. Mags off. Beacon can stay on. Turn torpedo heat off as well. And off there. Put this back on. Alright. Control will lock in. Alright guys, that is pretty much it. Not sure why we're walking in a circle here. What the heck is he doing? Oh, I didn't really fully set everything up under this profile. I think is what happened. Alright guys, so we're at Signature here on the ramp in Chicago Midway. Like I said, we're going to likely do a few more flights out of Chicago Midway in the Citation XL before the month's over with, before we fully leave out of Chicago. So hey man, my dude Chris, the pilot, thank you again dude for the follow and the sub. Definitely take advantage of looking at all of the perks that you get, like the sound alert features. You get about 6 of those for free on top of the other 4 that I already have free before they start costing. Also, you get to see all of my videos here still on Twitch if you missed them before they get ported over to YouTube, and they don't show up on YouTube until a month later. So you get access to that still on the Twitch channel, dude. If you missed it, or anyone else who subs to the channel, feel free to utilize those features. Like I said, the sound alert, if you're on mobile, it's the little blue or purple button with the face and headphones on it across from the chat, the word chat. And if you're on PC, the sound alert is actually on the right side of the screen. If you were to hover your mouse over the actual stream, it pops up there to where you can see it on screen. So again, appreciate you guys stopping by, and everyone who's followed and subbed to the channel, and we'll call it that. That is it. We're back on the ground, and I'll see you guys on the next flight that we do out of Midway, going somewhere in the Citation.